There's a silent war happening across the Caribbean. It's the main culprit behind 8 of every 10 deaths annually, harms a third of our children, costs over $65 million almost every year. The primary weapon? Junk food. Specifically, ultra-processed foods with excess sugar, sodium and fats, which lead to our biggest killers: hypertension, diabetes, obesity, and some cancers. Regrettably, these same foods are priced low, available everywhere, and marketed aggressively, even in and around schools. What's worse is that the unhealthy food brands don't stop at mass marketing. They infiltrate our schools, sporting events, health organizations, and vulnerable communities, currying favor with donations of money and their products. And they may very well not see anything wrong with that. After all, these activities aren't illegal, but they should be. In fact, let's ask ourselves, how come these things aren't already regulated? How is it not illegal, for example, to sell and market foods to children which we know for a fact are unhealthy and the leading causes of childhood obesity and type 2 diabetes? How come these products aren't given proper warning labels, restricted in health institutions, prohibited from misleading advertising, and banned from sale in and around schools? Where's the public policy to avoid the health crisis our people are facing? Well, policy has to be based on science and facts. And sometimes, actors in the food and beverage industry overstep. For one thing, they conduct their own research about best practices for the industry. And while that's okay for them internally, their research should not be the basis of our public policy. That's an obvious conflict of interest. Policies must be based on an unbiased process. And when food and beverage industry actors try to step into the policy-making conversation or try to influence policies that regulate products they profit from, that's a problem. We can win this war, but we need heroes to step up. Our governments and policymakers. They need to make unbiased decisions, protect the policy-making process, and implement regulations to prevent any conflict of interest or industry interference. Our food and beverage companies. They need to stay out of the policy process and respect its independence. Ourselves. We need to demand policymakers enact policies which keep our people, our families, our children healthy. Have your say now at www.healthycaribbean.org.